Today's video, we're discussing the topic, how to repurpose your pain so you can thrive. How to repurpose your pain so you can thrive. Let me ask you a question. What do you do when you are in pain? If your pain is physical, emotional, mental, or maybe even spiritual, what is your immediate or your go-to response? For example, if you have a physical pain, maybe you have a pain in your knee, what is your knee-jerk response? Perhaps it's to go in your medicine cabinet, get some pain medication, and take care of the pain. However, sometimes we are dealing with a chronic pain, and we don't always know how to continue to move forward in life and enjoy life or even thrive if we're dealing with some type of chronic pain. It's one thing to have a self-limiting pain or pain that you know will go away in an hour or so, or maybe by the next day it's gone. But some of us are living with conditions that can cause chronic pain, whether physical, emotional, mental, even spiritual. Honestly, I don't like being in pain. My first thought when encountering pain is that I want it to go away. Sometimes in our attempts to relieve the pain or make the pain go away, we do things that mask the pain, not realizing that the source of the pain is still there. So the pain is likely to come back if the cause is not removed, if it's possible for the cause to be removed. So I want to just share a few lessons that I've learned and continue to learn while dealing with conditions that can potentially cause chronic pain. Number one, pain is generally a danger signal that something is wrong. So even though we want the pain to go away, we don't like having the pain, we need to pay attention to the pain because it's letting us know that something is going on that shouldn't be going on. There's some cause for this pain. So it's a danger signal or a signal that's letting us know that something is wrong, whether it's in our physical body, in our emotional state, in our mental health, or again, even in our spiritual health. So let's pay attention to those signals. Number two, ignoring the pain may cause the problem to get worse. We can say if you're having chest pain and you just really don't want to acknowledge it, or you just want to ignore it, hoping it will go away. But if it's your heart, if you're having a heart attack and you just try to ignore it, then it can lead to other problems. It can get worse. So we don't want to always ignore the pain. Sometimes we can move through a pain, and again, if it's something self-limiting or a temporary pain. But if the pain is remaining, then we need to not ignore it because the problem may get worse. Number three, acknowledging the pain is an important step in the healing process. We want to be healed from whatever is ailing us, whatever is causing us discomfort, but we have to acknowledge it. We have to acknowledge that, yes, I am in pain. I do have chest pain, or my muscles are aching. Mentally, I'm not quite right today, or emotionally, I'm in turmoil. We have to acknowledge it in order to start the healing process. Number four, discovering the reason for the pain will help us to find solutions to remove the pain, or at least lessen the pain, and help us to be able to deal with the pain in a way that is productive. So once we discover why we are in pain, or discover the cause for the pain, then it's possible that we may be able to remove that cause, remove whatever is causing the pain, so that we can continue to move forward. Number five, doing the work to move through the pain to healing may be challenging, but it is worth the process to find your joy. Let me say that again. Doing the work to move through the pain, and sometimes it takes work. We may have to go through a process, go through whatever the solutions are once we have figured out the cause of the pain. Work through, if it's an emotional type of pain or mental pain, sometimes we may have to unravel some things, peel back some layers. Maybe there has been some type of emotional trauma in the past that is now causing you to have some emotional pain. And once we realize what the cause is, it may take some work to unpeel the layers and then to get to the root cause of the pain. So then we can move through that process to rediscovering or discovering the joy that we want. And then number 6, your journey through pain to an abundant life can be used to encourage someone else who may be suffering. And this is where we come to the title of the topic is how to repurpose the pain so you can thrive. Sometimes when we have been through experiences or we are going through experiences and we have found solutions that help us, as we share that with someone else, as we come out of ourselves and allow ourselves to be a neighbor to our fellow man, fellow woman, as we share and help someone else to overcome whatever pain they may be suffering, we're able to thrive. We're able to work in community. So using what we have gone through to be able to help someone else, whether it's an emotional pain, and then we can empathize with someone else, and not just empathize, but also share strategies that have helped us to one, uncover our pain or discover what's the cause of our pain is, and then being able to use what we have learned, what has helped us to be able to help someone else. So those are just 6 areas that I wanted to share with you, or 6 lessons that I am learning and have learned in dealing with my own pain. And I've dealt with the physical pain as well as emotional, mental, and spiritual pain. And so I just want to recap what we've discussed today. 1, pain is generally a danger signal that something is wrong. Number 2, ignoring the pain may cause the problem to get worse, so don't ignore it. Number 3, acknowledge the pain. Acknowledging the pain is an important step in the healing process. We have to admit and acknowledge that, hey, there's something wrong. And so now let's start there so we can start the healing process. Number 4, discovering the reason for your pain will help you to find solutions to remove the pain, or at least lessen the pain, and to be able to deal with it in a way that is productive. So we can still have some issues, but that doesn't mean we have to stop living life. We can still learn how to either manage the pain if we're not able to get rid of it completely, be able to manage the pain so that we can live a productive life. Number 5, doing the work to move through the pain may be challenging. Move through the pain so that we can heal. It's maybe a process, and we might have to continue to do some things. It may not go away just like that. We may have to, like I said, unravel some things, go through a process of whether we are on medication or whether we have to change some lifestyle behaviors and do some things differently. Doing that work may be challenging, but it's worth it to be able to find the joy that you are seeking. And then number 6, your journey through pain to an abundant life can be used to encourage someone else who is suffering. So let us work together as we learn solutions to help ourselves. We can use what we have learned, use our experiences, our knowledge, our compassion to be able to share and help someone else. And I just want to encourage you to, if you suffer from pain and fatigue due to chronic illness, such as autoimmune disorders, I would love for you to make an appointment with me for a free Overcome Autoimmunity Discovery Call, and to just have a conversation. I can learn a little bit more about what's going on with you, and then share with you what I offer, what I have learned that has helped me through years of experience, as well personal as well as professional, that may be able to help you to deal with whatever it is you're dealing with as it relates to your illness or your chronic pain or your health issues, so that you can live an abundant life, live the life that God has designed for you, for the purpose that you are here to fulfill, and to be able to do that in a way that reverse some of these autoimmune issues or chronic illnesses that you may be dealing with that's causing you not to be able to have the full capacity to do the things that you know you are called to do. If you would like to have some help with that, I would love to see if we can work together, if I can help you to be able to equip you to take control of your health so that you can live the life that God has called you to live. So you can connect with me at crowntosoulwellness.com. That's CROWNTOSOLEWELLNESS.com. That's crown to soul wellness.com. And you can just make an appointment with me at my website to have that call. And again, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I look forward to sharing more information with you and just interacting with you and developing a community with you so that we can truly live an abundant life from the crown of our heads to the soles of our feet. We can experience crown to soul wellness and live the lives that God has called us to live.